quarter.
No, well, they're probably going to go in their huddle now, and hopefully Snuffy will tell them to do something right.
But with a 7-0 score, really the game is still anybody's for the taking, right?
Yep. Still got a full quarter left to go.
Now it seems like they've been very successful in giving the ball to Kevin Johnson, but when they try to run the sweeps, they have come up empty.
This Mayo defense sure is tough tonight. And their offense has done quite well.
Now John Marshall defense had turned it up in the last possession, and now they're going to have to do so once again. 12 minutes on the clock. The fourth quarter begins here at the Mayo Spartans on the John Marshall 35-yard line and leading 7-0. There's a handoff crossways. Going to the far side is Burke Farnell, I think, or Aaron Vold rather, sorry. Durgan on the tackle, a gain of about 3 yards will bring up second down. Check that, third down and 7. No, I thought it was first down, so it's second down and 7. I'm all confused here with the quarter change and the... Okay, so it's fourth down and 6. We'll get it right eventually, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth down and 6. Back to pass is Hebo. He's looking, big rush, there's the throw. Wide open, there's the catch, and it's going to be a first down, and it's down to the 13-yard line.
Very good play by the Mayo offense there.
And Randy Capel tried for the knockdown and interception or something, and unfortunately he was beat. And he goes out of the game. And the Mayo Spartans get a first down on the 13-yard line. 11-10 now. Left in the fourth quarter. There's the handoff up the middle. Big hole down to the 6-yard line.
Everything right now is going Mayo's way.
And they're smelling the goal line here and going to try to put it away maybe. Still early, but the way John Marshall's offense has been moving, if they could get a touchdown here, this game might be over.
Mayo fans are all excited.
So second down, 2 yards to go from the 6-yard line. Rich Ebel brings them under center. They're set. There's the handoff to the deep back. And the John Marshall line stacks him up, but let's see, did he fall forward to the 5-yard line? If he did, it'll be third down and about 1 yard to go. So Durgan and Steinbach in on the tackle, and they're going to mark the ball at the 5-yard line. It'll be third down and 1 from the 5. 10:04 remaining in the fourth quarter. There's the handoff. He drives forward, cuts in, touchdown!
Mayo.
The Mayo Spartans take a 13-0 lead. Wait for the extra point here, and this could be the biggest upset of the season thus far in the Big 9 Conference if Mayo should defeat the John Marshall Rockets here tonight.
Nothing seems to be going JM's way right now, but
yeah, I don't think this weather plays in, and plus the addition of Chris Fogarty back in the center of that defensive line for the Mayo Spartans, I think might have sparked them a little bit, and plus the fact that they know this is a must-win game for them if they want to stay in the Big 9 race.
Yep.
And the snap is down. They fake it. Oh, maybe he lost possession of it and was tackled. So it'll remain 13-0, and that keeps the door open for the Rockets.
Only 2 touchdowns away, and JM will take the lead.
So we'll have to see now if Brent Solheim and the John Marshall Rockets can come out and put things together. It looks like Snuffy Williams and them are on the far side now, huddling up, trying to talk this one through to get back in this game here. It's been pretty dormant thus far, but considering the weather, I think that's the way most of us would be out there. So 9:56 now on the clock. 13-0 is the score. We are in the fourth quarter of this Big 9 Conference boys high school football game. Or I should say just high school football game.
Don't know of many girls playing football.
Well, there are a few across the nation, and if they can make it in, they're welcome. So 13-0 is the score, 9:56 remaining, and the Mayo Spartans' Corey Badger will kick it off. Back to receive once again, Jason Barbas and Chad Durgan. There's the kick to Barbas once again at the 15, the 20, 25, the 30, 35.
Still running.
Out to the 40. So a nice return.
Good run back by Jason Barbas.
A little over 20 yards. 25 make it for Barbas on the return. So good field position for the Rockets as they start out here with 9:47 now remaining in the game. The clock is running. Solheim brings in the play. Kevin Johnson, Barbas in the backfield with Durgan out to the near side. Durgan in motion. And there's going to be a...
Flags are thrown.
Lining up in the neutral zone is number 77, I believe, Brian Thone for the Spartans, and that's 5 yards right off the bat. That'll put them at the 46-yard line now in John Marshall territory. Clock still running. Under 9.5. Up to the center comes Colin Boyson. Solheim ready. Durgan in motion again. Hand off to Kevin Johnson. First down, breaks up the middle, trying to spin away, gets away.
They're running.
There he goes.
He's
the 30, the 30, 25, 20, and caught from behind on a touchdown-saving tackle by number 74 for the Spartans.
That was a
that's Tony Hudson.
Very impressive play there by the Rockets.
Boy, what a workhorse is Kevin Johnson. An excellent play, and he ran over two Mayo Spartans and then almost broke it for the touchdown. So a big gain there, about 35 yards for the Rockets, and that'll bring up first down and 10 now from the 20-yard line of the Mayo Spartans. Durgan in motion once again. There's the handoff. Inside.
There goes Jason.
Breaks loose. Down to the 4, and another flag. Jeez Louise. Beautiful play by Barbas, and this could come back once again. Flag on the play, and we'll have to see what the call is, but it looks like they're bringing it back.
Ooh.
And Snuffy Williams is livid. Or maybe that's one of his coaches. And it's first down and 10 again now. They haven't marked it off yet. I don't know what's going on here. 8:46 remaining on the clock. And now they mark it off. 5. Going to be a 10-yard penalty against the Rockets. Will bring first down and 20. And some coaches that are just yelling over there. So Solheim now brings them back. Fakes the handoff. Drops back to pass. Wide open. There he is. Caught. Oh, incomplete.
Oh. Nice play there, but incomplete pass.
I can't remember the last time a John Marshall receiver caught the ball. Can you guys?
It's been a while.
Jeez, this is just a struggle for them tonight. I don't know. I hope they don't get the label of fair weather team now. 8:35 now, second down and 20. 13-0. The Mayo Spartans leading the John Marshall Rockets here in this Big 9 Conference high school football game from Rocket Stadium. Durgan in motion. Kevin Johnson gets the handoff from Solheim. The fake. There's the pass over the middle. Caught! Touchdown! Yes, he tipped it to himself. That was Chad Westberg, I believe.
Oh, and they're excited. That was a beautiful pass there and a beautiful catch.
So a nice play there as Westberg tipped it away. It was going into the arms of the defender, and he tipped it right to himself, caught it, and took it into the end zone.
Nice play there. Now the Rockets will attempt the extra point.
And this could be all important because if they get both extra points, this extra point and score a touchdown, get the other one, they could win this.
Oh,
it's blocked!
It's blocked.
A beautiful push by the Mayo Spartans, number 66, Scott Toomey, comes right up the middle and makes the block. And so now,
Rockets will need
66 or 69. I think it's 69.
Rockets will need 7 points now to tie.
So an all-important play by the Mayo Spartans. And let's see here. I want to make sure we get both of these names in case it's one or the other. Well, it doesn't. They don't have a 69 in here. The jersey is so dirty that I can't tell who it is. So a big, big play there by the Spartans. Puts the Rockets back in the hole. Might have been 88, which would be Brian Skansen. No, it can't be him. He's too big for that. Well, anyway, the score is 13-6 now with 8:26 remaining in the game. And the Rockets are trailing by 7 to the Mayo Spartans. And there's the catch brought up the middle and tackled neatly there at the 26-27 yard line. So what happens now, Kevin?
Well, I think the John Marshall defense has to be very tough here and maybe even force a turnover. Because they need to score some points if they're going to tie this game.
Wouldn't you know it, right after I say I haven't seen a John Marshall receiver catch the ball, he tips it to himself and catches it for a touchdown.
Beautiful catch.
So Rich Hebel now brings the Mayo Spartans under center. Two backs in the eye. There's the handoff to the first back, and it's, check that, it's Rippentrop, and he's dropped right away for maybe a 1 yard gain. And there goes the Rocket for the first touchdown for the John Marshall Rockets tonight. So, once again, handoff up the middle, and there's a big gain. About 4 or 5 more yards for the Spartans. And they're trying to run the ball up the middle, get a couple first downs, and they could wear this clock down awfully fast.
Seven minutes remaining now.
So Hebel now, once again, brings him up 3rd down and 2. There's the handoff, and it's going to be a first down for the Mayo Spartans. And every first down just gives John Marshall that much less time to try to get another touchdown here. .638. Clock is running. Defense for the Rockets: Westberg, Tupper, Damon, Miras, Woodrich, Thompson, Kelly, Capel, Barbas, Durgan, and Carmen. Hebel now calling the signals. There's the handoff. Oh, and stopped there by number 35.
Nice play there.
Aaron Kelly on offense for the Spartans. Rich Hebel at quarterback. Backfield, Farnell, Rippentrop, and Vold. Receivers, Gerke and Evans split ends, Ryan at tight end, Maddox and Kaler on the right side, Toomey and Rudd on the left side. Check that. Marlowe and Rudd on the left side, Toomey is the center. So here we go now. Hebel once again hands off to the first back.
Oh,
Right up the middle, that's Rippentrop.
broke through the middle there.
And he'll be close to a first down. Almost a busted play as Hebel turned around and Rippentrop ran right into him, but took the ball as Rippentrop's a lot bigger than Hebel. Could have ran right over him. So third down now, and that'll be third down and short, just about 2.5, maybe 3. They're going to call it 2 on the scoreboard. And the Rockets, if they hope to have any chance, have to rely on the defense to stop them somewhere along the line. Not this time, though, as the Mayo Spartans run it up the middle for a first down. Clock continues to run. We're now under 5 minutes.
Mayo's offense is still doing quite well.
Excellent running game. The offensive line for the Mayo Spartans in Marlowe, Rudd, Toomey, Kaler, and Maddox are just blowing holes in the John Marshall defense at this point. Not on every play, but on the plays that count. So here we go now. Hebel once again. Full house backfield. Wishbone. There's the handoff up the middle, and another gain of about 3 yards. So what do these teams have to look forward to next week, Kevin?
Well, it looks like next week JM will be playing Faribault, and that'll be a very good matchup.
Is that in Faribault or is that at JM?
I believe it's at Faribault. Let me check.
Hebel now brings the Spartans under center again with the wishbone backfield. There's the handoff to the second back through, and the fumble. And John Marshall gets the ball.
Very crucial play right there.
So the first turnover of the game for the Spartans, and it goes to John Marshall on the fumble. So John Marshall has turned it over twice and had trailed by 13 points. Now Mayo fumbles, and we'll see now. This opens the door wide open for John Marshall. They're down by 7 points. They had their extra point blocked on their first touchdown of the game, which came just minutes ago.
Next week, JM will be traveling to Faribault, and Mayo will stay home to play against Albert Lee.
Albert Lee, last place in the Big Nine, so they got to be looking forward to that, especially if they should win this game. So 3:30 remaining now in the game, and on the first play from scrimmage in this, what could be the last drive for the John Marshall Rockets, they lose a yard. Second down and 11. So Solheim now brings them under center. Kevin Johnson and Jason Barbas in the backfield. Durgan to the near side as the wingback. Solheim back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, wide open, and it's off his hands.
Overthrown there.
Little high, but he was right there if he would have had the first down. And who was it, Kinneberg? Looked like number 88, Dave Kinneberg, the tight end. I guess they call him the right end. So the clock stops at 3:02 and brings up a big third down, 3rd and 11 for the Rockets. Coach Ralph Pucci of the Mayo Spartans still walking the sidelines. Looks a little like Lou Holtz at this point, pacing back and forth. This game is not over yet, and he knows it. Solheim back to pass, long throw down the middle. Oh, almost intercepted by a Mayo Spartan, so that'll give John Marshall one more shot.
Overthrown once again.
Question is, will they go for it on 4th down or not? You would think they'd have to with only 2:57 remaining in the game, trailing the Mayo Spartans by 7 points, 13-6.
The rain has stopped now, so no more rain.
Did you see who got that second Mayo touchdown?
Ooh, one of the running backs. I don't remember who though.
Mike Rippentrop or... There's the pass.
Oh, wide open.
It's caught. But will they mark it across that line? The 50-yard line
Very close.
He had to get across the line. Where will they mark it?
They're
going to mark it on the line, so it's going to have to be measured.
Very close.
Wow. If he would have fell forward, he would have had the first down, but he got hit hard by the Mayo Spartan, so they'll have to bring it out to measure.
JM needs this first down to continue their drive.
The coach is pleading with the referees.
JM fans are hoping for a first down here.
So let's see what's going on. They're going to bring the chains out. This is the most crucial measurement of the whole game. This could end it for the John Marshall Rockets. 2:47 is on the clock. One spotted it in front of the line. The other spotted it at the line. And they're having a discussion right now. It appeared that Kinneberg caught the ball on the line, and the ball was across the line. But the referee on the near side spotted it on or just behind the line, and the far side is saying that his foot or the ball was in front of the line before he got pushed back. So a disagreement here. 13-6 is our score. The Mayo Spartans lead. 2:47 left in the game. Now they're respawning the ball in front of the line, and that'll give the John Marshall Rockets a first down.
First down for the Rockets, and they're all happy about that one. But the Mayo fans are very upset right now.
Yes, they are.
They have every right to be, though.
That's true.
So the Rocket drive continues on. Looking for 7 more points.
Tough decision there. 13-6 is the score. There's the fake handoff. Once again, up the middle, wide open! Oh, and they ran right in front of each other, and the ball was knocked away by the Mayo Spartan defenders.
Had that Rocket caught that, he could have been all the way there, but somebody knocked that ball down. Very, very good play by the Mayo defense right there.
Great pass by Solheim. It was right there, but it was interesting that those receivers ran such similar routes. They ended up right in the same place.
Yeah.
Somebody, I think, missed their route because they should have been either well under the other one or behind them. So anyway, 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Second down and 10 for the John Marshall Rockets on a controversial first down call that was just given them moments ago.
Handoff and
a handoff to Johnson.
He's going
up the middle, and he gets into Spartan territory down to the 44-yard line, and that'll bring up third down and about 5 or 4.
He broke 2 tackles just before someone brought him down.
He is a strong runner.
Yeah, very fine running by Kevin Johnson.
Low to the ground, yet big. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, clock running. Mayo Spartans lead the John Marshall Rockets 13-6. Solheim brings him under center. The Mayo Spartan defense is ready. Looks like they're in a blitz formation. A pitch to the near side. Jason Barbas. He doesn't get out of bounds, but he gets the first down.
First down now, so
gain of about 8 to 10 yards on the play.
Rocket drive continues on.
And a Mayo Spartan player is down, and another one comes off the field, limping. That's number 66, Scott Toomey, who got the block on the extra point attempt.
The clock has stopped momentarily.
1:49 now. Boy, this is going to go right down to the wire. Big 9 Conference High School football coming to you from Rocket Stadium on this Channel 11 Sports Special. Once again, this is Jeff Leaders along with color commentator Kevin Peterson and Corey Belcher from the John Marshall television production program under the direction of Chuck Harkins. Zeke Berg was here earlier from the Mayo television production program under the direction of Chris Smith. So Solheim drops back to pass. Defensive rush, big time. Kinneberg wide open. Drops the ball.
What happened?
He bobbled it. He never had a hold of it. Unbelievable.
Wide open. But
that was one of those plays where he had the ball in his hands and he turned around to try to run before he had it tied into his body, and he gives it up. So it'll be third down. Check that. Second down and 10. 1:31 remaining. Everything's tight here. John Marshall needs to get 7 points to tie, and then they'd go into overtime, I believe. Solheim fakes the handoff, back to pass. Johnson picks up the rush. They throw to the right side to Barber. Intercepted! Intercepted by number 10. And Pucci runs out onto the field and hugs Nate Proper, who intercepted that ball. And now the John Marshall Rockets will be on defense. And I don't know if they can only stop the clock 3 times with their 3 timeouts here.
Rockets now probably looking for a turnover.
They need to stop it all right here.
Yeah. Had Solheim throwing that a little bit harder.
And they're going to end up using all their timeouts unless there's a turnover.
Yeah, this is a very exciting game, folks.
So 13-6 is the score. Mayo Spartans lead, and now they have the ball on the 9-yard line with 1:05 remaining in the game. Hebel under center, takes the snap, hands off, up the middle, and they call it, John Marshall calls a timeout.
With 1 minute remaining.
A gain of about 3 will bring up 2nd down and 7. So, Solheim was on for most of the night, but his receivers were failing him. And on that play, Jason Barbas just was not tall enough to grab the ball away from Nate Proper. And Proper gets the interception that basically ends the threat for the Rockets. So a fantastic finish, basically, of this game here at Rocket Stadium. With a minute left, still a slight chance for the John Marshall Rockets, but let's emphasize the word slight.
But anything can happen with only 1 minute remaining here in this game.
We've had 4 turnovers tonight, 3 of them by John Marshall, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Check that, make it 4 turnovers, 1 by Mayo.
Yep.
Fumble. 1 fumble by John Marshall, 2 interceptions by John Marshall. Or 2 thrown by John Marshall. Easy for me to say. Anyway, there's the handoff up the middle. And there's a gain out to just over the 15-yard line now.
Clock stops at 54 seconds.
They need to get to the 20 for the first down. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 3 or 4. Make it 3. They might even make it 2. Nope, they're going to leave it at 3. 3rd down and 3. 54 seconds. 13-6.
JM must stop Mayo here if they'll have any chance of getting the ball back.
That's right. Call their last timeout after this play. If they can stack up the offense of Mayo right now, then Mayo would be forced to punt, and John Marshall will get the ball back with no timeouts. Oh, it's chilly here. Most of the fans on the Mayo side begin to make their way around the east end of this stadium. And here we go, the biggest play of the game. 3rd down and 3. Handoff up the middle. And it looks like he made it across the 20-yard line. And if it's a first down, that means basically Mayo has won the game. Timeout by John Marshall, 49 seconds left. They use their last timeout.
First down has been called.
And a first down.
Looks almost hopeless now for JM.
So the Mayo Spartans record now goes to what?
They will
2-2?
Yeah.
3-2.
3-2 now in the Big Nine, or overall actually. What is it?
Do a little double check here. We realized during the game that John Marshall was 4-1. They will go to 4-2 now, with only 1 conference loss and 1 loss against Apple Valley earlier this year.
Mayo will go to 4-2, all in the Big Nine Conference.
Oh, okay. 4 wins and 2 losses in the Big Nine Conference. So they must have 2 non-conference games coming up yet or something. Because it all evens out in the end.
The clock runs down now.
So the clock is running. We're now down to 40 seconds and running.
JM has no way to stop.
And they'll only have to run 1 more play they will win this game. And like you say, you throw everything out the window when these two teams play, and that's exactly what happened tonight. 19 seconds now. Hebel takes the snap and kneels down, and that's going to do it. The Mayo Spartans upset the John Marshall Rockets 13-6. And Kevin, your final thoughts about this game?
Well, I thought it was a very good, close game here, and it could have gone either way, but luck was on Mayo's side tonight.
And John Marshall had their chances, but they unfortunately came up
empty-handed.
7 points shy for them, but the Mayo Spartans win this one. And for Kevin Peterson, Corey Belcher, and Zeke Berg, this is Jeff Leaders saying thanks for watching this Channel 11 Sports Special. Big Nine Conference High School Football from Rocket Stadium, the John Marshall Rockets and the Mayo Spartans. The final score, the Mayo Spartans 13, the John Marshall Rockets 6. Take care, everybody.